Assalamu alaikum and welcome once again. Today I have 7 tips about how to give a lecture properly, and you can consider them as a strategy in your teaching life among your students, especially for the teachers who are new in their job. So let's start directly with point number 1, and by the way I've already written them on papers so as to be easy to remember. Okay, point number 1. Preparation. Don't say, I am a teacher, I don't need to prepare for the lesson. No. This is wrong. Prepare for the lesson. Because some students might ask you an embarrassing question that you cannot answer. So what should you do? Is it right to give a wrong answer or improvise answer from your own? No. Just say, I don't know. It's very easy. And it's not shameful to say so. It's shameful to give a wrong answer. Point number 2, elaboration. Don't elaborate in your subject as long as you are teaching teenagers, because they are not interested, most of them, if not all, most of them are not interested in extra details. They can barely learn their subject, so just stick to the subject of the book. 3, hints and feedback. As an introduction to your lesson, you can give the students some hints about what you will be teaching. Ask some questions just to stir their attention and to prepare their mind to digest the material well. Okay, I'll give you an example about how to do this. The example about a reservation in a hotel. So watch carefully. Okay, students, today we have a new subject. Our subject is about how to reserve a room. The conversation is between the guest and the receptionist. So, as a guest, what should you do to ask for a room? And as a receptionist, how to reserve a room? How to answer the guest? How to be a good employee in your job? All these questions will be answered in the following dialogue. Then begin giving the dialogue. So this will prepare their minds to focus on your subject. That's first. And at the end of the lesson, when you end your lesson, your subject, your conversation, ask the same questions you've just asked at the beginning of the lesson. This is what we call feedback. 4, the examinations. At least you need to do 2 examinations per week. The first one is spoken and the next one and the other one is written. The importance of these examinations is to keep the student in contact with the material. And concerning the first monthly examination, try not to be so generous in giving the degrees, because when you give the degrees generously, the student will degrade this material. So try to be somehow severe in giving the degrees just in the first monthly examination, so the student will take it seriously. Okay, point number 5, visual aids. The most important, the most powerful way ever. You as a teacher need visual aids, and most of the students, all the students, I swear, all the students do love taking their subject by using pictures and videos. And do you know what will happen? This way will add a magic flavor to your subject, and you can see it vividly on their faces. I myself always use visual aids, and my students tell me how excited they were to use such a fantastic way. Okay, 6. Where's my forehead? Good. Point number 6, dramatic scene. Can you give your lecture in a dramatic way? Of course you can. How to do this? It is by making the student perform dramatic scene and quote the scenario from their book. Do you know what will happen? This will amplify their self-confidence and give them the due ambition to understand and to learn everything you as a teacher, learn everything you want them to learn. 7, and the last one, homework. As long as most of your students are weak in their spelling, so you need to give them homework so as to improve their spelling and hand script. So these are 7 tips about how to give a lecture properly. There is one more minor tip, not important, it is minor tip I'd like you to know. It is your movement. Watch your movement when you walk in the class. No more than 3 steps. And be careful of some nails on the wall because they might tear your pant or your skirt. Okay, so this is the end of our lecture. Thank you for being patient, and I am so sorry for my terrible accent. Goodbye.